Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe in a resourceful feeling of relaxation. And as you exhale, just get a sense that any stress, tension, or worries are leaving your body in your outward breath. Become aware of any tension in your eyelids, eyebrows, around your eyes. And as you imagine breathing in that powerful feeling of resourceful relaxation, imagine it melting away any tension around your eyelids and eyes. Also your jaw. And as you exhale, just feeling that you're releasing that tension. With your eyes closed, I want you to imagine looking at the top of your head, almost like you're seeing through your brain into your scalp. Breathe in that resourceful feeling of relaxation and feel that desire to release that tension in your eyes, and do that now. And in doing so, feel yourself going even deeper relaxed. That's right. I want you to use the power of your imagination to imagine a beach in Puerto Rico. But I want you to imagine this beach is just for you. Perhaps white sand, palm trees, waves gently breaking on the shore, feeling the warmth of the sun on your skin. But I want you to imagine you're not there as you. You're there as a future version of you. A version of you that has lost weight while enjoying the process. A version of you that has lost weight in harmony and alignment with your body. I want you to imagine you're wearing whatever clothing is on that beach suitable for you, being the shape that you feel represents you at your best. Maybe you're slimmer, or maybe what you've lost in body fat you've gained in a sense of confidence and a feeling of comfort. You're the version of you that you want to be. You feel happy in your own skin. But because there's no one else there on the beach, there's no one to impress, no one to seek validation from. You're there for you. And I want you to imagine that you're sitting on a lounger, looking out at the sea, wearing whatever clothing is suitable to be under the sun, under the blue skies, looking at your legs, your body through your own eyes, feeling happy with this body that you've created. I want you to breathe in and breathe out, and with your eyes closed there on that beach. I'm going to count down from 10 to 1. With each descending number, you're going to feel 10% deeper and deeper relaxed. But feeling a deep connection that this is your body. The choices you've made have created this body. And there is a sense of pride, gratitude, and appreciation for this body that you have created. 10, just eyelids feeling heavier and heavier. Feeling the sun on your skin. 9, melting away any tension, particularly in the jaw, around the neck and the shoulders. 8, just feeling so deeply relaxed. That's it. 7, arms just feeling limp, loose, heavy. That's it. Eyelids even heavier. That's it. 6, as you breathe in, even your internal organs start to deeply relax now. Letting go of any tension. Deeper to breathe in, deeper to breathe out. That's it. 5, even your gut is letting it go of any anxiety, tension, worries, or stress. finding it easier to breathe in and breathe out. 4 legs start to relax, limp, loose, heavy. 3 down into your calf muscles, 2 into your ankles. Still feeling the warmth of the sun on your skin, and imagine drifting off into a state of reverie there in your mind. Although your physical body is there on that beach, your mind is drifting elsewhere. 1 and then 0. Just imagine that you start to think back to what you did to create this body that you're happy with in a way that is in harmony and alignment with your values. I want you to think that as much as you appreciate this body, you didn't do it by sacrificing your focus on your work. You didn't do it by following some kind of fad diet or getting desperately unhealthy. I want you to think of those overlapping circles where this was all about choice, not rules and restrictions. And I want you to think back to the choices that you were making day after day that enabled your body to be in that calorie deficit through choice, not obligation. That you gave yourself the nutrition that your body craved and needed. Because I want you to think about that past and really think about the body fat represents energy. Therefore, you don't need to eat for energy. In fact, you need to be in a deficit of energy so that you're training your body to use that energy stored on your body. Your body can store energy and fat. It can store protein and muscle. It can store sugar in your blood in the form of glycogen. But it can't store nutrition. And therefore, I want you to think back to how you got this body that you're so happy with. Thinking the most important choice was to find delicious, enjoyable, nutritious foods. I want you to imagine you had this insatiable desire to eat good quality, natural plant-based foods. A desire day after day to eat the rainbow, knowing that different colors of vegetables and fruits contain different micronutrients to ensure that your body is getting all of the essential vitamins, minerals, and micronutrients necessary to create a state of harmony inside your body, to create that hormonal balance, to give your body everything it needs. Some people believe that the food you eat contains information for your DNA to start making different choices. I want you to get a sense that by you choosing, not having to, but choosing to eat those amazing, nutritious, plant-based foods, you're giving your body taste. You're giving your body nutrition. You're giving your body fiber and lots of liquids and waters to enable incredible digestion, to enable your lymphatic system to cleanse and clean your body, to be light on your digestion so that the extra energy not needed to digest food can be used to heal your body, improve your focus and your attention to enable you to sleep even better than you were before. I want you to think about those areas of your life that are in perfect balance. As you imagine a stone sculpture there on that beach, stones balancing on stones, balancing on stones, giving you a sense of balance. And I want you to think of how many areas of your life have that kind of balance. And that when things are in balance, you have a desire to make those choices. And when the desire is to make those choices, it's no longer something you have to do, it's something you get to do. And when you get to do what you want to do, isn't that what freedom feels like? In so many areas of your life, harmony, balance, and intuition has got you to where you are, a place where you're happy. And I want you to imagine that your brain and your mind is just mapping across those ways of thinking to food and what you eat. There's so many things that you can choose. You can choose what you eat. You can choose what you focus on when you eat it. Some people are lost in their own busy worlds while they're eating. But you could choose to focus on the smells, the textures, the flavors. You could pay attention to the sensations on your tongue in every single bite. You could get a sense that even preparing the food, the drinks, give you a sense of progress. You could feel like you're making progress just by buying certain foods and knowing and trusting yourself that you will then eat them later. So many areas of your life have balance, and feel that this is just what you were doing, not just every now and then, but consistently, to train your body to see your body fat as a source of energy that you don't need right now. If you're hungry, you are eating. You are eating less but enjoying more, simply by focusing on what you are eating. And it wasn't about weight loss. It was about choosing to eat the most nutritious, delicious food possible. And when that was the focus, the weight started to just disappear, not as the goal, but as the side effect. I want you to think of how quickly you learned things when you were learning as a side effect of doing something else. People are most active, not when they're trying to exercise, but when the exercise is simply a side effect of really enjoying an active game. And what if losing weight was just a side effect of you making choices to do things in harmony with your body, to give your body all the nutrition it needs, to feel that you're healing your body through food, you're nurturing your body through food, that every choice you make can be a gift or a punishment to your body, and you're choosing to give yourself love, nutrition, nurturing, all the ingredients necessary for it to heal all by itself. And just imagine thinking about how easy it was that those days turned into weeks, the weeks turned into months, and what required an element of discipline or routine to begin with became automatic. You were just doing this stuff because it's what you've been doing, as a habit, as a natural response. And then imagine that there you are on that beach, slim, healthy, feeling energized, in harmony with your body, feeling like you're there, and that the health is more important than the body shape. But the body shape also communicates health and vitality and energy. You can't help but smile because you're pleased with the choices you've been making. When you lose weight in this way, the weight loss is secondary to the emotional feeling of feeling good in your own skin. I want you to imagine getting up and just walking around that beach, but now surrounded by the people that you know, you care for. Hear the compliments. But I want you to get a sense that that feels secondary to you feeling a connection with yourself. You feel good because anyone can make good choices on one day. But when you make good choices day after day, not perfect choices, but consistently good choices, your body mirrors good choices over time. I want you to imagine taking a swim in the sea and feeling how good it feels to feel this light, to feel this free, to feel this connected with yourself and the nature around. And if your unconscious mind feels that not only this is a desirable destination, but that you can get here in harmony and collaboration with your body rather than coercion and stress, let me know by nodding your head. Imagine going back out onto the beach and then realizing that this is simply a journey in your own imagination. Thoughts within thoughts, ideas within ideas, dreams within dreams, and then feel like you're returning to the present, taking all of those ideas, resources, and positive, wonderful emotions with you, feeling a connection with your future self, enabling you to gravitate towards that destiny. Take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your nose. Just wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, get a sense that all parts in the present, listening to my voice as I count from 1 to 10 to awaken you. Starting to count. 1, 2, 3, waking up. 4, 5, 6, more alert. 7, 8, open your eyes, open your eyes. 9, 10, wide awake, wide awake, wide awake.